So what you say, like assahola?
Assahola. You got a big assahola.
Assahola.
Yeah, he said.
A Chinese guy, he went to go get one of them colon clean. What was it? Check the colon?
Yeah.
You did?
And we used to get it here.
Really?
Then he would have us to come up to his office right at the road. He enjoyed that. That thing here, when you go in there, you hear that the rubber popping on the gloves, putting on his hand. He loved giving you that test. He was famous for that.
What did you use, that finger?
Yeah, they used the finger. That one up here, he enjoyed it too, didn't he? He did it to me. Then he said, "Do you mind if I do it again?"
Get out of here.
Yeah. He said he wanted to take another test. I said, "You fucker, this is gay."
Did he tear the glove off his finger?
I don't know if he put the glove on his finger. I think he just used his finger.
So did he use another glove or?
No, he already did
He
it.
used the same glove?
No, he did it, and I come back 2 days later. He said he wanted to do it again. He just did it. A couple days already. He wanted to do it again. I said,
For free?
No, it didn't come free. I guess you had to pay for him to put his finger there.
Oh.
Wow. You don't even need these hookers anymore with the internet.
Oh, no, you don't. Because you can go there and get anything you want.
Oh my goodness.
You
Shit
can.
on the internet's crazy. Upscale shit.
T don't want to pay that kind of money.
I ain't paying that kind of money.
That's what it is.
I ain't paying that kind.
A hole's a hole, right?
Yeah.
$20 a pop.
That one that's standing up there by McDonald's last night, I would have got there. My wife said, I know she ain't. I said, how come she ain't? Huh?
That was the big one?
She was this is another big one. She had big legs and everything. I would have got it. This one was Spanish though. She wasn't white, she was a Spanish girl.
Why do you like the bigger girls?
I don't know, I just love big girls. That, like I said, I went crazy when I seen them big legs and that wind was blowing that dress up a little bit. Oh my goodness. I said to myself, why? I had to bring my daughter with me. I would have picked her up. It was raining too. I said, come on, get in.
Yeah.
Got me a nice blow job and everything. I had money in my pocket too. But then again, I always say you have too much money when you pick them up. You have to be careful. Them girls try to rob you too.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of money in my pocket at that time.
How much was you giving her?
They kicked me more than $20. 30, I paid 30, something like that. But I used to do that. And sometimes I used to do that and I used to say to myself, why in the hell you buy pussy when you can go and talk to any of these girls and get free pussy? But I just got a kick out of buying it too.
Yeah.
Wasn't that I couldn't never get no pussy. I could get pussy anytime. But I did freaky things. One Puerto Rican girl gave me some pussy. I wasn't even trying to get no pussy from this girl. The girl looked good, but she was living with her. Now my cousin was supposed to be going with this girl, but this Puerto Rican girl was living with her because she liked women. And my cousin, he's stupid. He don't know no better. The girl liked women, but she was getting his money. But that motherfucker with that bitch still today though. They moved to Florida. And the Puerto Rican girl lived with her, so I used to bother all the girls. And I come by one of the girls' house, and the mother was talking to me. She said to me, she said, son, I got something for you. She gave me a book because she worked in the hotel where they draw pictures all over the girl pussy, butterfly, different things. They don't draw it on their pussy. And she gave it to me. And then the Puerto Rican girl named McCormick, I never said nothing to her. I always said she looked good and everything, but I ain't had no intention of getting that pussy. She said, Zant, where you going? I said, well, I'm going out there in the country to get some cherries. She said, can I go with you? I was like,
I got a cherry.
this bitch want to go with me? Oh, yeah, you can go with me.
We
went out there in the country. I went in there on the farm and got me some cherries and everything. Then she said, when it got ready to leave, she said, well, I don't know why you don't want my cherry. I said, what? Oh, my goodness. I said, yes, I do. So I sort of pulled down in the apple orchard a little bit, and the little seat, I had a little Oprah. The little seat would roll back, and then she rolled the seat back to lay down. She said, this ain't enough room for her to do nothing. I sit right there. I just sit right there. I drove up to the house where my friend lived. She said, Zant, your friend, he ain't in there. How you gonna get in the house? He left. I said, I've been out here ever since I was a little kid. I said, when his mother and father had the house, they have never locked the back door, day or night. She said, you think he didn't lock it? I said, I know he didn't. I opened that door, went on upstairs in that bed, upstairs and got in that bed, and we rocked and rolled. And then she had the nerve to ask me on the way back, and got forth in the house. So she said, Zant, I is Puerto Rican pussy. She said, well, with you, that's all right, but I've had better. She said, oh, I let you get 2 nuts and I only never let my husband get but 1. I said, well, maybe he only wanted 1. That talk shit. So we got back in Newburgh. I went and I seen the guy. He said, what was the number? He said 101. I said, oh shit. I said, I got that number. Now the girl give me the pussy. I get a girl $150 when she got out went in the house. Now you know, she told all the other girls, my friends, that I did. They wouldn't talk to me. They said, you got anything. You can have any kind of disease. But AIDS wasn't even out then. You got any kind of disease. And then she had the nerve to ask me a week later, saying, you want to take me out and let's do the same thing we did the other week? Other what? You give me the $150 stuff. You must be crazy. You get your fucking ass out of here. Nah, she gave me the pussy, but I give her the money. Then she wanted to charge me if I got it again. I ain't one of them. But I did try to get it again, and I messed around, and she moved out there where I was living in an apartment. So she told me that she lived right over there. Told me what number. So I went and took my black ass over there one Saturday morning, knocked on the door, and who come to the door?
Husband.
Her husband. I said, now you see, I think quick. I said, we coming home? He said, no, she's not here. I said, tell her I come by. She said she might want to place a number. I haven't pulled my number book out. I said, I will come by to see if she want to put anything in on stuff. I ain't seen him or her since that day. I never seen her no more. But they live right over there. I didn't try to go over there and see her no more either. But after I used to have the one that I was going with, when I go in the bathroom and she come in the bathroom and make noise, I go over there to her apartment. And my wife woke up one night and heard all that noise. She said, oh, that's the time for you to go over there. What the hell are you talking about? It was. When her kids go to sleep, she come in there and make a lot of noise in her cabinet, and then I come over. She broke out the one door. I'll come out this door and go right there in her apartment. Sometimes when I come in, I never went in my place. I go in her place. My wife would never know what was going on. But I just said, was just a freak anyway. I used to take and stop beside the road and jerk off. Yeah, I did. I'd be coming from the country. I couldn't wait to get to a girl. I just pull right over and jerk off. I was just a fucking freak. I was never satisfied. Never satisfied. I can just get through fucking a girl and go home and get in the tub, jerk off in it.
Yeah, I would do that kind of shit too.
Yeah, I would do some freaking, and I think that's why I didn't catch some disease sometimes.
My father told me to do that. My father told me, he said, if you finish fucking a girl, jerk off. He said, because when you inside that pussy and you busting a nut, your dick is going like that. So you're shooting out, but you're pulling in. You're shooting out, you're pulling in. He said, and immediately afterwards, if you jerk off again, whatever was in there trying to get in there, you can shoot it right back out.
I believe that's why I didn't get no disease.
I never got none either.
Because they told me this girl I'd fuck this, that girl.
Now you can go and try it.
No, or take a piss after you're done.
piss too, yeah.
And I said, they said she had a disease. They said she got the claps and stuff. Well, I ain't get nothing. Either homie, maybe they lying. Well, I ain't get a thing. But I went home and after I did that, I jerked off, and I think that might have been what stopped me from getting anything.
I find that to be true. I believe it because I didn't get nothing either. We all fucked the same girl. They got it. I didn't get it.
They showed. They said that girl had it. I sure didn't get it. So I think that's what it do. I think when you do that, they do that. That's why I save it. But I'm over that now. I just got to take it easy now. Gotta go get a blowjob and something. I even when I would come across the bridge, that's where the old dizzy bitch lived right there. But I had my daughter with me. She just as big as the front end of that car there. She got that walk with that damn thing. And I said, well, what I want, I don't care if she don't walk. She can just sit right there, lay there in the bed and give me what I'm going to get. But I didn't go.
What about them Asian girls?
I like them. But I don't know how good they clean they is or nothing. I'm saying because they flirty though. That was a flirty bitch.
I had one that was a prostitute. We used to go to the flatback house called Lucky Lady. $10. And you walk in the room, they have a little pail.
Call it Lucky Lady?
Lucky Lady, yeah. And you got this little pail. You hold the pail, put your dick over it, and she'll take it and wash your dick off and shit. And then you fuck them. You had to pay before you got to the. You paid at like a little booth. You paid at the booth. You went in this room and they were lined up, sitting around in chairs and shit. A bunch of them motherfucking bitches, looking good. You pick whichever one you want. So I picked this because I never had no Chinese pussy, Oriental pussy. So I picked this. She was a little older, than the rest of the girls. She was probably in her late 20s, early 30s. But the other girls, they like 18, 20 and shit like that. And I fucked her. That was only oriental pussy I had. But I had damn near every other kind of pussy there is.
And you did get it.
Hey, I did get it.
I told my wife last night when I rode by where Mike and them used to go all the time. And Mike would tell you he'd go in there and stay.
They still got that place still there?
I told her I never knew which one it was, which one of them buildings is. She said, I thought you know. I said, no, I never did. Never knew which one it is. But they said they have the crazy guy work here. He went there and that's what I was telling my wife. He went in there because the lady that one of his tenants told him about it. Spanish lady told him to go there and get him some pussy. And he went there, but he wasn't wrapped tight. He went in there and sat down. Girl had come in there naked or whatever. He just sat there and looked at him. Till his time was up, then they told him, get your ass on out of here. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. His time was up, they sent him on out. That's what do you do? He said, just sat there and looked at him. Oh, you didn't do nothing? He said, no. He said, then they told me I had to go. I know he was retarded anyway. But he was married. What he did, a lady had him to go over there in one of those, over there in Korea, and marry her. And her sister. So he went over there and married and brought her here, but she got killed on the bus route. And they said he got over $3 million out of the deal. But he was working like he didn't have a dollar. But Richard said he thinks it was somehow he went to the kids too and all. But they had over $3 million. But he had houses and stuff. Well, he had the papers and stuff right here, paying the tax on them houses. But he act crazy. He the one went down there in the big meeting talking about at the man the harm. They fired his ass.